Hey y'all. Well, it may be getting time for the 78 Bonneville to find a new home. Enjoyed having this car, enjoyed driving it. It's a great car, but I found something new. This is a 75 Plymouth Duster. I saw this on Craigslist earlier this week, and it's kind of an interesting story how I got this. One person had it for sale, and I saw it and I saved it in my favorites. I didn't have the time to go look at it because it was located about 100 miles from home, so I just had to kind of sit on my hands on it for a couple of days. And then I called Friday afternoon, this past Friday, and he had just sold it an hour beforehand. So what happened was I was going back through Craigslist yesterday morning, and I saw this car advertised again by somebody different for the higher price on it. So got the guy rousted out of bed and went drove 100 miles, drove this 100 miles down to go look at it and negotiate it down. I still ended up paying about $300 more than I would have had I been able to buy it from the first dude. But you know, I think I got it for a pretty good price regardless. This is like I said, this is a 1975 Duster. It's a custom. That's not really any big deal on these. Mainly you can see there it says custom. This is kind of the up level version of the Duster. It's got the trim around the wheels, it's got the rocker trim, it's got that panel that you saw in the taillight, between the taillights, and that's essentially it. This car is pretty solid. It's got all the problems that they normally have with it. In some places it's a little bit worse, and in some places it's not bad. 4 pans are pretty good in it. I think the driver's has got just a little small spot in it that's coming through. Rockers are good. It's got the quarter panel rod in it like they all have usually, so it's going to need lower quarters on it on both sides. Just walk you around to show you that. And this one's about in the same shape over here, but the car's pretty straight. It's not excuse me, it seems like every time I start making a video I get scratchy throat. It's not, you know, it's not been beat up, it's not been hacked up. It's only had about 3 owners. So it's got the dual mirrors. It's got a little bit of rust coming up around the bottom of the windshield. That side over there is a little bit worse than this side. It actually has the remains of a snakeskin top on it. I didn't know that these came in after 74, but obviously they did, because this one has it. And somebody has added this sunroof in, and as a matter of fact I have a stack of receipts on this car in there, and this was done in 1997, and like a lot of them, you can see where it's starting to rot the top. So if this car was to ever get restored, it's going to have at least a partial top skin. I guess you just have to put the whole thing on it. I don't think you can do it partial anymore. A nice set of wheels. Tires are good on it, but they're dry rotted. It has really crappy exhaust on it. I mean, they sound good, but they're not even, you know, they're just flopping around. It originally had tailpipes on it right there in the trunk. I think they rotted out. I think this color is Y9. It's called something dark gold metallic. The interior it's a pretty mixed bag. It's gonna need some help. You can see the seats worn out totally. It's got the split bench. Boy, that's about right too. Split's the word there. And this door panel has got the material missing off of it. It's got just a generic carpet in here. That's not, I mean, it's the right material. These used a cut pile. They didn't use a loop anymore. But it's black, and I don't think it's supposed to be black. That door panels, I've seen better days. It's been cut. It's got a nice little dash cap on it, which is just sitting on there. It's got air conditioning. There's even a receipt for this stereo. It was put in 90, I think 94, something like that. If that's the same one, I think it is. He had this put in, and I bet he had the dash cut for it. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Yeah, new headlight switch put in, but this is supposed to be 165,000 miles on it. Yeah, it's got the press board headliner. This may have had material on it at one point. But I kind of like this sunroof. It's just too bad it's an aftermarket. I wish it'd been a factory. It's a seat belt interlocking reminder. Seat belt interlock system. As I remember, those gave a lot of problems. I think most of them got bypassed. In the trunk. Well, there's a rally wheel back here. Air cleaner. Some got things for the battery. There's the tailpipe, seal plate, interior parts. What is this? Oh, it's odor limiter. Boy, that's for sure. It needs it. It smells like my grandmother's basement in there. This is got a whole air conditioning compressor in here. Part of the jack. And there's the wiper arms that were missing. I don't know why they're off. But, it's got some issues with rust back here. Right there. See that? So it's definitely going to have a trunk floor. It's always had speakers in there. You know, it's your typical old car. It's nowhere near as tight as this one. Nowhere. But the problem with this car is, the reason why I've decided I think I'm going to go ahead and sell it is because, you know, it's got fairly low miles on it, and I just can't get out like something like this and just cruise around with it as much as I want to, because I keep watching the odometer. So anyway, I'm getting up on time here, so I'm going to cut this video off and then I'll do a part 2 here.